But I turned the light on and saw these eyes looking at me. I pulled the scope up real quick, looked through the scope, and it ready to squeeze a shot off. It's sitting right on the edge of the water. And then my handy dandy green varmint killing flashlight with the high-end mounting system. They're all pretty thick right through there. Cut up 11 big pieces. We'll take them to the splitter and split them all up into 4 or 5 logs each.
Janice's new toy.
So yesterday we cut up a couple of down trees. They're pretty good size, and split them all up and stacked it all in here. We had this part over here. It's in there 3 deep. That was already in there from last year, and we cut up. One of them was a red oak, and I don't know what the other was. Some sort of just an oak tree or something, I guess. But they've been down a while and in the back, so we split them, cut them, split them, and stacked them all in there nice and neat. And then this is an old woodshed Janice's dad built years ago. You could stack a lot of wood in there if you wanted to, but we go through a lot of wood. We will burn all of that this year, but we'll cut some more up too along the way. We don't ever have to cut trees down. 125 acres and 100 of it is woods. We have trees down all the time, so there's always something that we can cut up without any trouble. But we stacked all this in there. We opened the beaver ponds up again, and then I walked the back property line. We'll show a little bit of that, the property on the very back. It's really pretty back there. Okay, I'm at the southwest corner of our property, way up on the mountain. It's a good hike uphill here. And that's our east fence line, or that's the west property line. And then it turns right here, and it goes right there. It goes east along the south edge of our property. So I don't know if you can see there's barbed wire through there. It's old barbed wire. This is way up, so we got to look for things like that. A tree across the fence. I'll throw that off in a minute. And main thing I do, I come up here 3 or 4 times a year, especially this time of year, and look for poachers, people that are hunting on our property without at least bothering to ask. So yeah, it's way up on the hill. It's fun up here. It's beautiful, beautiful temperature, beautiful day. Yeah, you got to wear orange. You know, I don't want to get shot, but wearing orange, I sure don't want to get shot while I'm wearing orange. That'd be even worse. So anyway, I got an orange hat on, the only orange thing I own in my life, and it's beautiful. It's pine trees. It's a beautiful day. You know, it's just light jacket temperature. It's perfect for hiking. So I got to walk about a half a mile along this fence line, make sure the fence is all up, and look for poachers. Okay, I've walked down. I'm still walking the fence line. I've walked down off the mountain and following this fence line. A couple, 3 years back, Janice and I went through and we put in some metal posts. It was wood posts like that one there that most were snapped off. We put in metal posts for the whole half mile, about every 30 feet or so. And you can see another one right down there. There it is. About every 30 feet we put a metal post in for half a mile. Had to carry it all in here, but it's done a good job. It's keeping the fence up. And right in through here, this little flat spot, so we've got a pasture out there with that are cows in it on the other side of the woods here. Right in through here is where we found someone had set up an expensive feeder and tree stand and cameras and all sorts of stuff right on our property. You got to wonder who puts their stuff up like that, spends that much money on something and puts it on property that's not theirs without asking the property owner. I don't know. I can't figure out what happened to that stuff though, but it just seemed like it disappeared. But anyway, keep on trucking through here and see if we'll keep on trucking and see if we can hope the fence is all still up. Okay, so I'm on the back side of the creek. This creek cuts through here at kind of south. It goes from the northwest to the southeast back on this piece of it. And we don't get back on the back side. We have pasture up through there, if you can see. And the cows get back in there quite a bit in that back pasture. And then this back here is just woods, hunting ground. It's shining into the sun, sorry about that. And then there's the mountain. It goes up pretty high up through there. And our back corner of our property is up there. So yeah, this is the time of year to get back here. It's easier to walk through here during the summer. A lot of undergrowth makes this pretty hard to walk through, but it's beautiful back here. It is absolutely beautiful. I walked the whole half mile, the back property line, did not find any fence down, did not find anybody's hunting equipment, no poachers, everything looks good. I did not get shot, so that's also good. And go back to the Ranger and see if we can cross the creek in the Ranger. We've got a place that we cross right down in there, and we can cross and then go up through there into the pasture and then on around back up to the house. Back to the Ranger, safe and sound, all's well in here. I think I'm good. Like I said, I didn't get shot, but I was prepared just in case I had to return fire. Not really. I would probably just duck, but yeah, it's all is well. It's beautiful back here. The pine trees are absolutely beautiful in this part of the property, and we'll head back for the house. Okay, it's about 5:30 in the evening. We're down here. I'm down here at one of the beaver ponds. This one's by the front pasture. It's getting dark pretty quick, and we've got it open. I've got it open and running some water out. I'm gonna try to shoot them tonight. Hopefully they'll come pretty quick. Generally they come out about the time it gets dark, and I'll see if I can ping them with the 22 rifle and scope, light on it, and see if we can get them, because they keep damming this up. We've had it open several times, all the water run out of here, and they dam it up and fills back up. So see what we can do. So yeah, it's a little 22 Ruger 10/22 rifle, little scope, and then my handy dandy green varmint killing flashlight with the high-end mounting system. Yeah, that doesn't look redneck, does it? Okay, still sitting out here. It is dark. So far I've seen nothing except a rabbit. I turned the light on and saw these eyes looking at me. I pulled the scope up real quick, looked through the scope, and I'm ready to squeeze a shot off. It's sitting right on the edge of the water, and it was a big rabbit. And the rabbit got in the water and swam like crazy across that water. I did not know that a rabbit could swim like that. I mean, it went right across that water. Of course, that water's about 40 degrees. I'd be getting out of it pretty quick too. But yeah, I had no idea a rabbit could swim like that. And that's all I've seen so far. But we'll set a little longer and see. Well, I wish this cell phone had a camera with some manual settings. I'm sure you could probably download apps that do that. I don't know. But it's not bright enough to show anything. It is a clear night out here. It is beautiful out here. It's cold, it's crisp, there's not a cloud in the sky. There are a million stars out there right now. It's crazy. See, this light works good up close, and really I can see it great out in the pond if this camera doesn't pick it up out there. But yeah, it's a beautiful night. There's a dog in the distance barking. Other than that, It's a great night. Unfortunately, the beavers are not going to come out till later this evening. I'm going to set a little while longer, another 30 minutes, but generally they come out right after it gets dark. But it's 6:30 now, 7 o'clock, about 7. They haven't shown, so I'll give up on them in a little bit here. Well, so it's been a good time. We've got a lot of stuff done. I did not shoot any beavers last night. They did not come out. It got cold, and I didn't stay out all night. I'm sure they came out after I left, but you know, you can't sit out there all night long. So we'll have to try to catch them at another time. I did shoot an armadillo. Saw one armadillo that was close to the water. I didn't shoot the rabbits. You know, I don't shoot stuff just for the sake of shooting it. And for the most part, my wife and I, we prefer to just take pictures of things because it's God's creations, and we enjoy it. But there are things that do damage to your place. Beavers do damage. Armadillos do damage. If you've ever seen a hole that they dig in a pasture, I mean, they dig stuff that'll break an axle on a tractor or an axle on a Polaris Ranger. So they tear the place up, and we thin them out every time we see them. So, like I say, we shoot the stuff that does damage, but the stuff that God made that doesn't do damage, we don't. We just watch it and then marvel at it. So it's been a good time. This will probably be the end of this video. We'll make another one in a few days. Appreciate all you guys that watch. We are Flyover News. Please click like and subscribe if you like our channel, and we will try to do some more of these. Thank you. Bye-bye.